Hello and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. We are back in Kenarok in our first hometown, and yeah, we are starting today with the second DLC called Teeth of Naros. The quest says, let me close everything else here. Contact the expedition. I've heard of an expedition of mercenaries that discovered a route to the Teeth of Naros and unexplored lands to the south of Dalentarth. I should make contact with the expedition and see if I can accompany them on their journey. So let's do that. In the meantime, between the last and this episode, I've tried to upgrade my gear, but I've only found one upgrades doable, namely the Chakrams of Thunder. I don't have ice damage anymore on them, but in the end it's more damage in total. So yeah. Anything else is the same as in the last episode. Let's fast travel to the Ballad's Oratory, as this is very, very close to where we have to be. We will have to fight a bit through some enemies, but they should be way below our level, so I don't see that there should be any problem. Yep. As I thought. Alright then. Let's see if we can find this expedition. Just need to go a bit to the right from here, and then we should be close. At least to the routes they have taken, okay. And that's it for you. Oh. I've done the Dangerous Games one again, which is one of the recurring side quests, but it's not needed for me to go there and turn this in now. Let's see, we're here. This reminds me a little bit of, in Skyrim when they started to have the Dawnguard DLC, there was just one, cave opening at one point in the map, where you just had to go through and then you were on the trail to the Dawnguard, basically. Here, it looks similar, so let's go and see. Helix Camp. Etenmere. Okay, we should be getting close here, yeah. Let's see. Helix Camp. Hello there.
Finally, we found the last person we need after all. I'm Helic Cross. I'm leading an expedition to the land south of Dalentarth, the Teeth of Naros, and we could use another strong back.
Is it written with one R or two R's? It's one R, apparently. Do you know much about the Teeth?
Few facts. The only record of a successful journey there was by an Almain missionary named Denric, returned half dead and maddened to hell. He claimed the southern land as home to a miraculous city, wrought of gold and trimmed with silver. Even said it floated above the earth. If you can believe it. It's hard country. Damn impossible to find a pass in the mountains. But if I'm right, this cavern will take us under them.
So why do you need me?
Because Denric wrote of more than wealth. Tales of giant men, tall as houses, that slaughter any who approach. It took weeks even to convince Cash and Sverri to join me. With a fourth, we can take a bigger haul without sharing too much of it.
Well, okay. You believe in a madman.
Denric was crazed, but I don't hold him a liar. I can overlook some bogeyman's tales if there's riches to be had. Can you?
Well, I'll do it.
Then we only need to begin. I've seen to all the logistics and all the preparations for the journey. Meet us in the Southern Passage. Let's try to cover as much ground as we can.
Yeah. Where's the Southern Passage?
It's the cave next to camp.
I see.
I heard rumors that it was filled with artifacts that none had ever seen before. Strange carvings and huge works of stone. I don't know how dangerous it is, but I advise against being too carefree inside. We should go in as a group.
Alright then.
Stay close.
I want to loot the chests first. Yeah, I'm not bothering you. No worries. Unassailable kite shield. Okay. Longbow of slaughter. Mitharan Prismeer helm. It's might, so not interesting for me. Yeah, they're already going for it, but it's okay. I'm coming in a second. Alright, I'm ready to go in. Let's go.
What is it?
The time of deliverance is almost nigh. The teeth of Naros have gone untamed since the rocks were young, since the wind was but a child. And now, my chosen people stand on the precipice of taming this land, or succumbing to it. I thought once that none could change the stars of this world. But at last, one has come who can. Come, thou fateless one, I beckon thee.
Yeah, I will have to reduce the volume again in post-production because that was hurting my ears again. For you it will be fine. Day 14. Little in the way of food and water left. I'm licking rocks for what gritty moisture kisses their face and eating what lichens I can pry off the rocks. Bitter at first, but after a few they begin very much so to taste like, how should I put it? Like smiles and blood and yelling and smoke and dung. I think I'll have some more. What is this cave anyways? Braziers and columns seem to be of some importance. Haven't seen their work before. I feel like a child next to them. Was this once a hall for giants, or have I grown shorter? Perhaps I should stop eating quite so much lichen. Right, I'm coming to help, I'm coming to help. I'm not bothering you. You're talking to me, not the other way around. Oh, there's a chest. Guys, you need to wait. I need to get this chest. With arm press me. Okay, and white flake. Now we can continue. Sorry for the wait. Oh.
Keep walking.
Who's this?
What the hell is
Oh, this
that
is the
thing?
third person that I haven't seen before, okay. Strange corpse. This body appears to resemble stone, but on closer inspection is flesh and blood. It appears to have died in some violent manner. The trappings on it are of an unknown make. I should probably...
What is it? It looks like it's made of stone, but this stain, this is blood. This thing is flesh. I'm not going to stick around and find out what killed this thing. This whole damn place is cursed.
You're
Damn
running away?
craven. Don't know what Cash was getting so worked up for. Just a statue somebody toppled over and got all bloody. Let the mage run to his mother. We don't need him.
Well, I certainly don't. What was that corpse?
We don't even know if it was a corpse. Could have been a statue that an Eton decorated with some entrails or something.
Alright
I
then.
can't believe that craven.
Yeah. Give me a moment. Archmage's kite shield. I am the Archmage. Yeah, that's why I got +3 in sorcery, but I don't need that anymore. Oh, yeah, I already checked that. Let's go on.
Wait
I'm
a
here.
moment.
Yes?
I don't like the look of this hallway up ahead. This is Sferry's area of expertise. Let her take the lead here.
Okay. Please don't die. What did I just say?
What was that? First the mage turns coward, then Sferry dies doing the one thing she's supposed to be suited for.
Weird.
Is this some sort of joke? What's next? Are you going to reveal you're really just a kobold with a bad case of mange? Clearly, I should be more thorough when recruiting my expeditions. Fine. Let's just keep moving. We'll manage on our own from here.
Apparently. What do we do now?
We keep going. Cash proved to be useless, and Sverry's not helping anyone anymore. Looks like it was always up to us. With just two of us, we'll have to try and manage as best we can. It won't be easy, but I thought something like this could happen.
Well, let's go.
We must make Sverry...
Maybe you should have let me do this, because I'm pretty good in disarming traps. Oh, what kind of enemies are these?
What? What in the hell were those things? I've never seen anything like them.
Yeah,
I
me
heard of the
neither.
dangers of the southern land, but are the gods themselves conspiring against us?
I don't know. But it's normal to have different enemies on different areas. It's normal.
Damn, Sverry. Hold on a moment. One of those damn beasts hit me worse than I thought.
Yeah? What happened?
I think I need to rest for a while. Here, I'm going to wait here. Scout the passage ahead, and see if you can find a place to make camp.
Okay, but don't die on me. Will you be okay?
Will you stop fussing over me? It's not doing either of us any good for you to stay here. We need to find some place to make camp.
Well, at least take a healing potion.
I'll take it, but I'll wait until I really need to use it. Be ashamed to waste the thing, wouldn't it? Now get going. I need to rest. Discover what you can, and come back to me.
Sure.
Go. We need to find safety, folks.
I will say. Find it. I hope you're not dying before that. Oh, there was a trap here. I didn't even see that when I got the chest there. Eye of Lupoku. Interesting. Curious of obliterating. It's might only. Day 17. Thought of going to thank the Etten that drove me into this cave. It's quite spacious in here, though I've been in long enough that I am unsure that I can find a way back out again. I've had a good go of chasing what lamplights I can see. They wouldn't steer me wrong, would they? Of course not. It's so dark in this place. Like night, once it's been boiled down and poured over pitch. Light is good, though. It's warm and tells me where to go. Left leg isn't looking so good, but it drags rather well. Who in the place has put a cliff in the middle of this place? Had no conception of the structure from the start, it seems to me. Poor savages, whoever they were. Probably had to stand on chairs to get anything done in this place. Interesting. Is there a place we can open this? Yeah, pull passage lever. Yes, we can open this like that. Interesting. Looks like there would be something here, but there isn't anything. Oh, I have to jump down here, which is not so good for our friends. We won't be able to come after like this. Do we need to repair something? No, not yet. Okay, let me save though. And then jump. Find a way out. Alright, what was that? Something happened that wasn't like very nice. Oh yeah. Can I disarm this? Apparently not. Yeah, I know. Good. Rats are annoying. Not a big deal, but annoying. Because they are attacking a bit too fast for me to actually make out something. Because I don't want to get hit at all, because they might give me some... Oh, they already did give me poison damage, man. Perfect. A poison curse, or what was it? Status, effects, binder's lesion. You have contracted the disease, find a healer or drink a purification potion. I don't think I have a purification potion. I did skill in alchemy, but I never learned how to make those consumables. Purification potion. I have to find someone, but it's okay. The armor is not the big problem for me. I won't have any issue with that. Which way to go? Probably the other way, so let me go here first. What do we have here? It must be below, yeah? The chest is below. Come on, jump. Oh, I couldn't jump away because I was opening the chest. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, let's get this one. Easy, alright then. What the fuck? I pressed it enough times. Well, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay. Let me see, what do we have here? Day 20. Leg is pretty much useless for walking now, but what sights? Could Mitharu have left a glorious temple such as this? Ceilings so high they cannot be seen, a statue of a strange sort that I could not understand it. I even cannot describe what I have seen in the views beyond this chamber. But for a fleeting moment I have seen true glory. A city of such shimmering beauty that I cannot find its like in anything I have seen before. Mitharu could never be contented with a city on the hill, while this one gently floats upon nothing, lording over the earthly dominions below. And what else but its inhabitants? At first I thought the statues moved and walked and even perhaps spoke, but I was far and hidden and could not hear. They were giant, as tall as 2 men, and fierce besides. They had the strength of a Jotun and such speed. A terrible fate awaits those that gave them cause to malice. If this was a true report of merely a vision brought to me by my god, I could not tell. But I must spread the word of this discovery. The word must know of the strange south land, of giants and cities built upon stones that are not there. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Alright. Scarwood Park. What do we have here? Examine the artifacts. Received cipher of Ithing.
After centuries, it has come to pass. The cipher has reached thy hands, Second. At last, my work can be completed.
Who are you?
One who watched and waited for decades and centuries and eons, and all for this day when thou wouldst come before me. I have read the fates of this world to find thee, unfated one. Many and long have been thy trials thus far, but there is yet another challenge thou must face. Mine.
It's not gonna be the last one. It's just gonna be one more in the long, well, list of challenges I have to do. How could this meeting be fated?
Since the inception of my labors, I have always known that their fulfillment would require fate to be unbound. Such is the paradox of faith. The tapestry of fate offers no allowance for such events. Only an unfated being could complete the work I had started. So I waited, in despair and hope. And then thou came to pass. I needed thy nature, and it was created, though I had no hand in it. I see that as fate, in a way.
What do you need me to do?
To continue thy path through the tapestry of fate, and perpetuate its sundering. I will open the way to the teeth of Naros. Seek the Primos, and thy duty will be made clear in time. Go now with my blessing. Go now with my purpose. For thou art beckoned. That which was ordained must be undone.
Beckoned, you accepted the challenge of a mysterious voice to bear strange artifacts into a hostile land and realize her will by changing the course of fate. Plus 10% damage while in reckoning mode. Alright. Okay, so we can continue now. Exit the southern passage. Is there anything down there? No. Okay. Well, we can go and take a look now. Teeth of Naros. Let's go. What about our friend? Shouldn't we help him? You know, shouldn't we help him get out of here? Got out of there? You know, we only have those other quests from the other DLC. Yeah, there's nothing else here at the moment. Just this. So let's go and see. Are those walls closing behind me as well, or not? Okay, I would have to either jump down here, or... Okay, I can't walk. That means I'm not able to return then. Sekundra's camp.
First we have an army of Jotun at our gates, and now this. I don't know you, little one, but you'll find no quarter here. This is still Colossi-held territory for the moment. State your intent.
What are you?
You barge into these lands, and yet you do not know who holds them? I am. My people are Colossi.
Okay.
For years we have held these lands as the hallowed grounds of our gods. We are stone and flesh, sword and faith.
I mean you no harm.
Everything does harm in these lands. I do not know you, so why should I take you at your word? Furthermore, none have come from those caverns since they were sealed, save you. How is it you came here?
About the caverns.
It is a road that has gone otherwise unwalked since it was sealed. How did you walk this path?
Well, a strange entity invited me.
Strange entity. A curious riddle, but one that must be solved later. It seems the Jotun have rallied their strength. Steel yourself. I won't hold you. I almost did not see you.
Alright.
That was well fought, little friend. You have a strength in your arms that belies their lack of girth. Perhaps you are not the interloper I believed you to be. You claim to have been summoned. But for what purpose?
I must seek the Primus.
What strange forces brought you here? You speak of the Holy King of my people, and that artifact you bear. Could it be the cipher? Your mission is twice damned already. The Primos is a recluse. But more immediate than that is the Jotun horde. Idylla is sealed off as long as they continue plaguing my people.
What is a recluse?
Yes, hiding away in his high tower and pining for gods that will never listen to him.
What does it mean, never listen to him?
The Primos is the highest office among the Colossi, reserved for the one that leads my people in politics and prayer. At least that is how things should be. But Anakatos, the latest to have this authority, has not lived up to his duties. Our people are stranded in a wild land, in a time of our greatest doubt, and he locks himself away from us. Our ruler leaves us leaderless.
Can you tell me about Idylla?
It is the city you see floating in the sky over this land of savages and dangers. It is my people's greatest accomplishment and failure. I cannot speak more of it to an outsider. Forgive me.
Maybe we'll get there in the future. What is this cipher?
A relic of great importance to those of my people that carry the faith. I thought it was just a myth, but one who carries the cipher is much loved by the gods. So the sages of my race say. A blessing as much as a curse.
If I help, can I meet the Primus?
The Jotun are led by Karunk, a warlord that reigns over his horde from his ramshackle tower. One of my scouts, Remy's, watches them now. He can offer you advice on fighting the warlord. And if you can kill Karunk, I will lead you to the Primos myself.
How do I stop the Jotun?
The quickest way to end their threat would be to kill their war chief, Karunk. With his death, the others will be brought to heel.
And I shall do so.
Bring word to the city.
Careful here.
They will need to know about the Jotun and this new interloper.
Interloper. Let me open up. Sky Mace and Shoes. Sorcery. It's a set piece. I'll take it. Very interesting. Let's see if the other set pieces are close by in the other chests or not. Oh. Lockpick hard. Hull of Coagulation, Griefs of Ice Warding, and gold coins. The music reminds me a little bit of Harry Potter, to be honest. Alright, Theron Prismere, and so on and so forth. Alright, and the last one is here. Theron Prismere Gauntlets and Shadow Prism. Alright, looks like we need to go on then. Can I see the camp? Ah yeah, this is the map. Speak with Remes. And Idylla is here. This is the Flying City. Okay, very interesting. And there's an Earth Shrine here to the right. Southern Passage. Alright, let's take a look. How does this world look like? How does the Flying City... Oh, there's the Flying City. Very, very interesting. Alright. Yeah, I will end this episode here as we have reached 30 minutes of recording time, so thank you for watching and I hope to see you in the next episode of Kingdoms of Amalur, Teeth of Naros. Until then, bye-bye.